Do you feel that spark deep down inside you? That little voice that whispers you were meant for more? Because let me tell you, you're not here by accident. You're not watching this by chance. You have something incredible inside of you, a potential so powerful. It can reshape your entire life. That potential, my friend, is waiting to be unleashed right here, right now. I'm talking about creating a life that fires you up every single morning, a life where you're not just existing, but truly living. You're here because you're ready to break free from where you are. And guess what? You're not alone. Millions of people want this. They dream of it. But very few actually do what it takes to create the life they deserve. But you're different. You're here. And that means you're ready for change. What if I told you that you have within you everything you need to create that life right now? That the power, the drive, the courage, it's all in you. You don't need someone else's permission. You don't need more time, more money, or even more luck. What you need is already within you. It's the ability to take that first step to claim the life that's meant for you. Think about it. Think about the times you've overcome challenges, the times you thought you couldn't do it, but you did. Those moments are proof. They're proof that you have strength, that you have resilience, and that you have what it takes to create the life you deserve. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. But the power to make it happen is yours right here, right now. Today, we're going to dive deep. I'm not here to give you quick tips or surface level motivation. I'm here to help you make a transformation, one that goes right to the core of who you are. We're going to break down the barriers that have been holding you back. Uncover the vision you truly want for yourself and take you through the steps to get there. And by the end of this video, if you stay with me and really commit, you'll have a new perspective, a renewed sense of power, and actionable steps to get you on your way to a life that excites you, that fulfills you. But I need you to do something for me. I need you to commit. This isn't a passive experience. I'm not here just to inspire you. I'm here to help you change. So let's agree to stay engaged, to get vulnerable, and to be honest with ourselves. Because this journey is for you, and if you commit fully, I promise you're going to walk away with something powerful, something life-changing. Here's what I want from you. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Inhale, hold it, and let it out. With that breath, let go of any distractions, any self-doubt, and just commit to this moment. Commit to yourself. This is your time. Because the tools you're going to learn here, the mindset shifts, the strategies, these aren't just concepts, they're keys. Keys that unlock a door to the life you've been wanting, the life you truly deserve. So stick with me, stay present, and let's make a promise right here that from this point forward, you're going to give it everything. You're going to dive in, reflect deeply, and act on what resonates. Let's do this together. And I guarantee you'll see that spark inside you transform into a fire, a passion, a vision of a life that you can be proud of. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number one, discover your purpose and define your vision. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a day where everything just felt right? Where you woke up energized, excited, and clear on what you wanted to do? Now imagine if that feeling was your everyday. That's what living with purpose feels like. When you have purpose, feels like when you have purpose, life takes on a whole new dimension. You're no longer just going through the motions. You're living with intention, with energy, and with direction. Purpose isn't just a luxury, it's the foundation of a fulfilling life. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose not only experience greater happiness, but they're also more resilient, more motivated, and more successful. Purpose gives you a reason to push through the challenges, to keep going when things get tough, and to wake up every day feeling like you're building something meaningful. Without purpose, life can feel empty, like a race with no finish line. But when you have a clear purpose, every day, every action, every choice has meaning. It connects everything you do to something bigger. Purpose makes life rich, fulfilling, and deeply satisfying. All right, now I want you to take a moment to really think. Imagine that you're looking at your life 5, 10, maybe even 20 years from now. Picture yourself living the life of your dreams. I'm talking about the life that makes you feel completely alive, completely on fire. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? Now close your eyes for a few seconds if you need to and let yourself be in that life. Really immerse yourself in it. What excites you about it? Maybe it's the feeling of freedom or waking up every morning to do work that matters to you. Maybe it's the relationships you have or the impact you're making on the world. Whatever it is, hold on to that vision. Now, grab a pen and paper or make a mental note if that's easier. Write down the first few things that come to mind. What excites you most about this vision? Don't overthink it. Just let it flow. Write down what comes naturally. Now, this vision you just had, that's the life you deserve. But to get there, you need a why that's powerful enough to drive you forward, even on the tough days. Your why is the reason behind everything. It's the fire that keeps you going, the meaning behind the dream. So ask yourself, why do you want this life? Maybe you want financial freedom so you can take care of your family without worry. Maybe you want to make a difference in the world. Or maybe it's about proving to yourself that you can do it, that you're capable of reaching your full potential. Whatever it is, it has to mean something to you. It has to hit you at your core. So take a moment and really dig deep here. Write down the first reasons that come to mind, even if they seem simple. And if you're watching this video later, pause it right now and think about it. This is your life we're talking about. Give yourself the time to figure out why this dream matters. Let me share a story with you, the story of Sarah. Sarah was a corporate professional working long hours, climbing the ladder, and on the outside it looked like she had everything together. But deep down, she felt empty. Every day felt the same. She realized she was just going through the motions and that there was no passion, no fire left in what she was doing. And that feeling of being stuck, it started eating away at her. One day she sat down and asked herself a powerful question. What do I really want? She realized she wanted to help people to make a difference. So she started small. She volunteered on weekends, coaching young people in underprivileged communities. And suddenly, she felt alive again. She found her why. She was driven by the desire to impact others and empower them to succeed. With time, she took a leap of faith. She left her corporate job and started her own coaching business. Today, she's doing work she loves every single day, and her life has more meaning than she ever thought possible. And it all started because she found her purpose, her why, and let that guide her to a life she truly deserved. Purpose is powerful. Sarah's story is just one example, but it shows how discovering your why and connecting with a clear vision can change everything. So hold on to that vision you just created. Keep it close because it's going to be the fuel for everything we do next. In the next section, we're going to look at what's holding you back from that life you just imagined. We're going to confront the limiting beliefs that have kept you from moving forward, and I'm going to show you how to break free from them. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Number 2, break free from limiting beliefs. Have you ever thought to yourself, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough to make that happen? Let me tell you something, those thoughts are not facts. They're limiting beliefs. A limiting belief is a story you tell yourself about who you are and what you can or cannot achieve. They are the invisible barriers that hold you back from reaching your potential. And the worst part, most of the time, they're not even based on reality. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, fears, or things people have told us. Maybe when you were younger, someone said you weren't smart enough, or maybe you've tried something before and failed. Those moments create beliefs that stick with you, even if they're not true. And these beliefs block your progress. They stop you from even trying because deep down you've convinced yourself that you can't succeed. Here's the truth, those beliefs are lies. They are the chains that keep you stuck, and the only thing that has the power to break them is you. So here's the first step. We have to uncover these beliefs in order to change them. Take a moment and ask yourself, what do I believe about my own abilities? What have you told yourself you can't do? Maybe you said things like, I can't start a business because I don't have the skills. I'm not good enough to be successful. I can't change my career at this point in my life. I want you to write these beliefs down right now. Grab a pen and paper or open up your notes app. Get them out of your head and onto paper. Don't judge them, just acknowledge them. These beliefs are holding you back, and the first step to breaking free is seeing them for what they are. Thoughts that can be changed. What you write down doesn't define you, it's just a starting point. So let's get real. Be honest with yourself. What have you been telling yourself you can't do? Now that we've identified those limiting beliefs, it's time to challenge them. The key to breaking free from them is to reframe them to replace those I can't thoughts with how can I? For example, instead of thinking I can't start a business because I don't have the experience, reframe it to how can I gain the experience to start a business? Instead of thinking I'll never be successful, shift it to what steps can I take today to move closer to success? The moment you change your question, you change your mindset. When you ask yourself, how can I instead of can I, you open up possibilities. You shift from a mindset of limitation to a mindset of growth and opportunity. And here's the key, the brain loves solutions. Once you start asking the right questions, your mind will work overtime to find the answers. When you believe something is possible, you'll start noticing the steps and the resources that are already around you. You see, the way you think is the key to unlocking your potential. It's not about what you don't have, but about how you use what you do have. And by reframing your beliefs, you can unlock doors you never thought existed. Let me tell you about a man named James. James came from a background of poverty and a history of failure. For years, he believed he was destined to struggle, just like his family had. He told himself, I'm just not the type of person who can be successful. I don't have the right background or education. These limiting beliefs kept him stuck in low-paying jobs, barely getting by. But one day, something shifted. James decided to ask himself a simple question: how can I change this? And that one question led him down a different path. He started researching online, taking small steps to learn new skills, and asking people who had succeeded how they did it. Slowly but surely, he reframed his entire mindset. He went from thinking, I can't, to thinking, how can I? And today, James runs a successful business that not only provides for him, but also supports others in his community. James didn't have any special advantages. He didn't come from a wealthy family. But what he did have was a decision. He chose to break free from his limiting beliefs. And when he did, the world opened up for him. This is what's possible for you too. It doesn't matter where you start or what you've been through. What matters is that you choose to believe you can change your life. And that starts with changing how you think. So here's what I want you to do right now. Look at the beliefs you wrote down earlier. Pick one and reframe it. Turn it into a question. And start asking yourself, how can I then take one small action toward proving that belief wrong? It might be as simple as researching something new, reaching out to someone who can help, or setting a goal you didn't think was possible. This is how you break free from limiting beliefs, one thought at a time, one question at a time. And with each step, you'll move closer to creating the life you deserve. In the next section, we're going to dive into how to take massive action. You've already shifted your mindset, and now it's time to start taking the steps that will turn your vision into reality. Are you ready? Let's go. Number 3, set clear, achievable goals. Now that we've broken free from limiting beliefs and shifted our mindset, it's time to take action. And the most effective way to take action is through clear, achievable goals. But not just any goals, I'm talking about SMART goals. The SMART goal framework stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break that down. First, specific, your goal should be clear and focused. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say something like, I want to launch a successful online business that generates $5,000 a month in sales. The more specific you are, the clearer your path becomes. Next, measurable, you need to track your progress. How will you know when you've achieved your goal? In the example of the online business, $5,000 in sales is measurable. When you hit that target, you'll know you've succeeded. Then, achievable, your goal needs to be realistic and within your capabilities, but don't shy away from a challenge. Set goals that stretch you, but make sure they're possible with the resources and time you have. Next, relevant, make sure your goal aligns with your larger purpose and vision. If your goal doesn't support your long-term mission, it won't fuel your passion, and it will be harder to stay motivated. And finally, time-bound, set a deadline. Without a time frame, a goal becomes a wish. Whether it's 6 months, 1 year, or 2 weeks from now, give your goal a concrete deadline so you know exactly when to expect results. This framework is powerful because it gives your goal structure. It helps you clarify exactly what you want, how you'll track it, and when you'll achieve it. But remember, setting SMART goals isn't enough. You need to commit to them fully and take action. Right now. I want you to close your eyes for a moment, relax, and take a deep breath. Imagine you've just achieved one of your major goals. Picture it as vividly as possible. What does it look like? What does it look like? Where are you? Who's right? Where are you? Who's around you? How does it feel to finally reach this moment? See yourself celebrating, feeling proud and fulfilled. Now imagine what this success will bring to your life, the freedom, the satisfaction, the impact it'll have on your family, your health, and your future. Allow yourself to feel the joy and gratitude for achieving this goal. This is not just a dream, this is your reality waiting for you. Keep this vision in your mind because it's the fuel that will drive you when times get tough. When you know exactly what you want and why you want it, there's no stopping you. Now open your eyes and come back to the present moment. Remember, this is not just a dream, it's a goal, and now it's time to make it happen. You've seen your success, and now it's time to build momentum. But here's the secret, you don't have to hit that huge goal all at once. Start with small, achievable steps that lead you toward that bigger vision. Let me ask you this, when you achieve a small goal, how do you feel? Energized, right? Motivated, like you've made progress and can keep pushing forward? That's because small wins fuel your momentum. Every time you accomplish a smaller goal, you build confidence and strength. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it gains momentum, it gets bigger and bigger. The same thing happens when you achieve smaller goals on the way to your bigger one. So break your big goal down into smaller, actionable tasks. Maybe your larger goal is to run a marathon, but today's goal is to run for 30 minutes. Maybe your dream is to write a book, but today's goal is to write 500 words. Every small win is a victory. And they'll keep you motivated to reach the next milestone. Here's how you can start setting and achieving your goals today. The first step, write them down. You've heard it a million times, but it's true, writing your goals makes them real. It's the first step toward turning a thought into action. Second, break down your goals into smaller tasks. For example, if your goal is to start a blog, the first task might be setting up a website. The second task could be writing your first post. And the third could be sharing it with your audience. Small, manageable steps make the process less overwhelming and easier to stick with. Third, track your progress. Use a journal, an app, or a simple checklist. Checking off completed tasks will give you a sense of accomplishment and push you forward. Don't just focus on the end result, celebrate every little step along the way. Fourth, stay flexible. Life happens. Sometimes things won't go according to plan. That's okay. Adjust your timeline or your approach if needed, but never lose sight of your goal. Flexibility is key to overcoming obstacles. And finally, hold yourself accountable. Find someone who will hold you accountable, whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach. Share your goals with them and check in regularly to keep yourself on track. You have everything you need to achieve your goals right now. Start by setting a SMART goal today. Don't wait for tomorrow. The time to start is now. And remember, the power to change your life is in your hands. You can do this. This is your moment. This is your time. Go out there, set those goals, and make them happen. And in the next section, we'll explore how to keep that momentum going and stay on track, even when the going gets tough. Number 4, build empowering habits and take consistent action. Welcome to one of the most important sections of this entire video. You've discovered your purpose, broken free from limiting beliefs, and set clear goals. But here's the key. None of that matters if you don't take consistent action. And that action is fueled by daily habits. Let me ask you, what do you think separates those who succeed from those who don't? It's not luck, and it's not talent, it's their daily habits. Small actions repeated day after day compound over time to create massive results. Think of habits like building blocks. Each one, though small, contributes to the overall structure of your success. Just like you can't expect to be fit without regularly exercising or get good at a skill without consistent practice, your goals will only come to life when you make a daily commitment to your success. These small steps add up. They create momentum, build discipline, and set the foundation for your success. Every action you take today is either moving you closer or further away from your desired life. But here's the good news: you have the power to make choices. By creating empowering habits, you are shaping your future every single day. And those habits, when aligned with your goals, will carry you across the finish line. So let's talk about one of the best ways to create daily momentum: your routines. Routines are powerful because they set the tone for your day. You've probably heard this before, but it's true. How you start your morning often determines the rest of your day. Imagine waking up early, before the world is awake. You begin your day with gratitude, acknowledging the things you're thankful for. You take a moment to meditate or visualize your goals. You exercise to get your body moving and your energy levels up. Then you dive into your work or your creative passion with focus and purpose. This routine primes you for success. It prepares you mentally, physically, and emotionally to handle whatever the day throws at you. It's not just about productivity, it's about starting the day with intention, confidence, and alignment with your goals. And don't forget your evening routine. How you wind down is just as important. Take a few moments before bed to reflect on your day. What went well? What can you improve on tomorrow? This reflection allows you to adjust, learn, and grow. And then you end your day with relaxation, maybe reading, journaling, or practicing mindfulness so you can rest and recharge for the next day. These routines don't have to be long or complicated, but they need to be consistent. The power of these rituals lies in repetition. The more you do them, the more ingrained they become in your life. And before you know it, these simple routines become habits that fuel your success. But here's the thing: while habits are key to success, consistency doesn't mean burning yourself out. Many people make the mistake of going all in too fast. They start off strong, but soon they feel overwhelmed, stressed, and ultimately give up. The key to building empowering habits is balance. You want to create habits that are sustainable. Sustainable habits don't push you to the point of exhaustion, and they don't force you to sacrifice your health or well-being. It's about consistency, not perfection. So make sure your daily habits are things you can do day in and day out without burning out. Start small. If you try to change everything at once, you'll be setting yourself up for failure. Instead, pick 1 or 2 habits to focus on at a time. Make them a part of your life. And when they become ingrained, add a new habit. The idea is to move forward at a pace that allows you to enjoy the process. After all, success is not just about the end result, it's about who you become in the process. So take care of yourself and build habits that nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Now, it's time for an exercise. I want you to choose one habit that aligns with your goals and start it today. It can be anything that moves you closer to where you want to be. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier to work on your personal project. Maybe it's committing to a 10-minute meditation every morning to clear your mind. Or maybe it's reading for 20 minutes each day to expand your knowledge. Take a moment right now to think about which habit you're going to start today. Don't overthink it. Pick something that excites you and feels achievable. Then commit to it. Make it non-negotiable. When you do this, you're not just creating a habit, you're creating momentum in your life. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. What matters is the consistency. The more you do this habit, the more it will stick. And as it sticks, you'll build more habits that support your success. Finally, let's talk about the power of accountability. One of the biggest reasons people fall off track is that they don't have anyone holding them accountable. It's easy to give up when no one is checking in on your progress, right? Find an accountability partner. It could be a friend, a family member, a coach, or a mentor. Share your goals and your habits with them. Set regular check-ins to track your progress and hold each other accountable. Having someone to support you, encourage you, and challenge you will keep you on track and make the journey much more enjoyable. Your accountability partner will be there to remind you of your commitment and hold you to your word. And when you know someone is counting on you, you're far less likely to give up. Accountability works because it brings the power of community into your personal journey. You don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and remind you of your purpose, and you'll be unstoppable. Your success is built on the habits you choose today, so choose wisely and take action. Create habits that serve your goals and align with your vision. And remember, consistency is the key to creating lasting change. Let's move to the final section where we'll explore how to stay committed to your goals and overcome any challenges that come your way. Number 5, embrace growth and resilience. Let's talk about one of the most powerful forces on your journey to creating the life you deserve: challenges. Now, I know that challenges aren't something anyone looks forward to, but here's the secret: challenges are not obstacles to your success. They are the fuel that propels you forward. Every successful person you admire has faced challenges. They've hit roadblocks, encountered failures, and made mistakes. But they didn't let those things define them. Instead, they chose to see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. And that's what I want you to do too. When you face a challenge, instead of saying this is hard or I can't do this, ask yourself, what can I learn from this, or how can I use this to become stronger? When you shift your mindset to see challenges as stepping stones, you open yourself up to unlimited potential. Remember, challenges are not meant to stop you, they are meant to teach you. They are the lessons you need to level up. So when you encounter obstacles, don't shrink back, step forward and embrace them. Let's talk about resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. Resilience is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up halfway through. Setbacks are a part of life. They happen to all of us. The key is knowing that no setback, no failure is permanent unless you let it be. You are in control of how you respond. When you hit a roadblock, you can either give up or you can decide to get up, learn from it, and keep moving forward. The most successful people in the world didn't get there because they never failed. They got there because they never stopped trying. They built resilience by staying persistent. Every failure they faced was just one step closer to their success. You have that same power within you. When things get tough, and they will remember that setbacks are temporary. You are stronger than any obstacle you face, and if you keep going, you'll find a way through. Resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about learning to rise each time you fall. And with every rise, you grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next challenge. Now, let's talk about celebrating your wins. Too often, we're focused on what's next, always striving for the next goal without taking the time to appreciate how far we've come. Look, success doesn't have to be a huge, dramatic event every time. It's the little victories, the habits you've stuck to, the challenges you've overcome, the small goals you've achieved that matter the most. Take a moment to celebrate those wins. Celebrate the fact that you're still here, still going, and still pushing forward. Every time you achieve something, no matter how small, it's a sign that you're on the right track. So take a moment to feel proud of yourself. You've earned it. It's not just about getting to the finish line. It's about enjoying the journey, appreciating the progress, and acknowledging how far you've come. Every step forward is a reason to celebrate. But here's the truth. Creating the life you deserve is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. There is no final destination. It's about continuous growth and improvement. Every day presents a new opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Even the most successful people are constantly evolving. They're not sitting back and resting on their achievements. They're pushing themselves to grow even further. Why? Because the journey of self-improvement is never complete. There's always a new level to reach, a new goal to strive for, a new version of yourself to become. And that's the beauty of this journey. It's never finished. You get to keep evolving, keep improving, and keep growing. You get to create the life you deserve every single day. So don't be afraid of the process. Embrace it. Each day you have the opportunity to add to the person you're becoming. There's always room for growth, always room to improve. And that's what makes this journey so powerful. You've learned so much in this video. You've discovered your purpose, broken through limiting beliefs, set clear goals, built empowering habits, and now you're ready to embrace growth and resilience. The next step is simple. Take action today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There's no better time than right now to begin the journey of creating the life you deserve. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. You've got everything you need to succeed. You just have to take that first step, then the next, and then the next. So I want you to commit to one thing today. What will you do right now after finishing this video to start creating the life you deserve? Write it down. Take action. And remember, this is your life. You have the power to shape it, to make it whatever you desire. The only limit is the one you place on yourself. Get started today. Embrace the challenges, develop resilience, celebrate every win, and never stop improving. This is your time. This is your life. Now go create it. Remember, your potential is limitless. Everything you need to create the life you deserve is already inside you. Keep going and watch how you transform your world. All right, we've covered a lot today, and I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to take action. Let's quickly recap the key steps that will help you create the life you deserve. First, we began by discovering your purpose and defining your vision. You've got to know why you're doing this. What's the big reason behind your goals? That vision will serve as your North Star, guiding you through the ups and downs. Then we tackled limiting beliefs. Those I can't thoughts, we turn them around, reframe them into how can I, because once you shift your mindset, you unlock your true potential. And you know what? That potential is limitless. Next, we set clear, achievable goals. Using the SMART framework, you learn how to break down your big dreams into actionable steps. And as you accomplish those smaller goals, you'll build momentum and feel unstoppable. We also built empowering habits. We know that success isn't about big, dramatic changes. It's the small, consistent actions you take every single day. By creating the right routines and sticking to them, you're laying the foundation for a future that aligns with your vision. And finally, we embrace growth and resilience. Challenges will come, but you've got the tools to turn setbacks into comebacks. Every step, no matter how small, is a win. And with that mindset, you will never stop growing. Now, here's what I want you to know. You are more than capable of creating the life you deserve. You've got everything you need inside you. But none of this will happen if you don't take that first step, then the second and the third. I know it can be tough sometimes. I know the journey is not always easy. But if you commit to these steps, if you stay persistent, if you continue to work on yourself every single day, there is nothing that can stop you. Your dreams are within reach. It's up to you to make them a reality. You've already got the power inside you. Now it's time to activate it. Your future self is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Don't hold back. Don't doubt your ability to succeed. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what you're working on. Which of these steps resonated with you the most? Is there one area you're most excited to start working on, or maybe there's a challenge you're facing right now that you're ready to tackle? This community is here to support you, and I want to know how you're making progress. Let's keep the conversation going, and let's encourage one another to keep moving forward. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm here to bring you more transformative content, strategies, and motivation every week to help you unlock your potential and live the life you truly deserve. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know when new videos drop. Trust me, you're not alone on this journey. I'm with you every step of the way. Keep pushing. Keep believing in yourself. And keep working towards the life you deserve. Your journey starts now.